I wish somebody just sat me down and told me this stuff when I was your age. I wish somebody literally just sat me down and said, look, Mo, you need to listen to this, because if you listen to this, it's going to change your life. So sit down and listen. I wish someone done that for me. So because no one did it to me, I'm going to do it to you. So sit down. I'm about to tell you something in this video that's going to sound insane. If you follow the steps I'm about to put out in front of you, you could become one of the most highly influential, highly paid, and most successful people in your industry before the age of 30. And I mean that. Right now, I'm 29 years old, and literally over the past 9 years, I've applied this methodology. From the age of 21, I started, and I just relentlessly applied exactly what I'm about to teach you. And at the moment, I have literally traveled the entire world and have risen right to the top of the very aviation industry that once upon a time I was dreaming about. I've stood on stages with CEOs, I've rubbed shoulders with Richard Branson, I've literally done deals with governments. I've done everything that I've ever dreamt of in the aviation industry. And honestly, networking was an unbelievably essential part of that journey. And in this couple of minutes that I'm going to be talking to you today, I'm going to explain to you the step-by-step framework of how you get from A to B. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. I'm not going to teach you any email templates. I'm going to teach you the mindset and the philosophies that you need to reconstruct your life, literally. Okay? So I'm going to break it down. It's going to be a few frameworks. I'm going to use the whiteboard behind me, and hopefully this video will change your entire life. Lock in. We're about to go deep. The first thing you need to understand is this. Your future is determined by the 5 people that are closest to you in your life. And to put this into a picture, we're going to do a thought experiment together, okay? I want you to think about the 5 people in your life that you are closest to. Close your eyes. Imagine the 5 faces that you spend the most amount of time with in your life right now. And what I want you to do is then fast forward 10 to 15 years and imagine where each of those people are going to be. Imagine them. Where will each of those people that you just imagined, where is their life going to be? Are they going to be hyper successful? Are they going to be in prison? Are they going to be just working a regular job that they hate? Are they going to be hyper successful entrepreneurs and business owners? Where do you think their life is going to be? How do you think their marriages are going to be? How do you think they are going to be health-wise? Just think about all the different areas of a life, financially, spiritually, health-wise, all of it, and project where each of those 5 people's lives are going to be. Once you have that image in your head of every single one of those people, I want you to take an average of those people. Those 5 people, take an average of that. Well, that average is going to be exactly your life. Your life will be the average of the 5 people that you spend the most amount of time with. Now, if that in that thought experiment you imagined a life that you weren't too sure about and you didn't really want, well then, commiserations, that's the kind of life you're going to live anyway. Unless you change something, that is exactly the trajectory that you are on, and that's the life that you're about to live. Sorry, I don't make up the rules. That's just the way it is. Now, those 5 people in your life are what we call horizontal relationships, okay? So you are here, okay? This is you. And that is your friend that we are putting in this thought experiment. That's your friend. And then what happens is you have 5 more of these friends. And what we're going to do is we're going to call these horizontal relationships. These are people that you know from school. These are people who are kind of in your circle. This is kind of like the average of your life. These are people in your circle. You're kind of doing the same things or in the same sort of position in life. That's why they're kind of around you. Now, there's 2 types of relationships we're going to put out here. We have horizontal relationships, which are these, and then you also have another type of relationship. The other type of relationship are we're going to call vertical relationships. That's relationships upwards. These are people that aren't your friends, but these are people that are super successful in your industry that you would want to be friends with, but right now they're on a different level to you. They're operating at a different level. They've got different things going on. You ultimately want to become friends with these people, but these people ain't got time for you right now. So how do you become friends with these people? Well, this is exactly what this framework is about to explain to you. Step 1 is very, very, very simple. If in this friendship group of 5 people you got a bunch of losers, yeah, if this guy's a loser and this guy's a loser and she's a loser, then guess what you need to do to those losers in your life? Get rid of them, okay? Stop hanging out with losers because they'll make you one. If you hang out with losers, you're going to be a loser. Now, this successful person does not want to hang around with losers. So if you want to hang around with a successful person and actually build a connection with somebody who's actually doing something with their life, then step one is you need to actually do something with your life. Because if you're not doing something with your life, then why would they want to hang around with you? And you need to deep that. So now you think, okay, cool, but like in school, there's no one that's super successful in school. Like, I want to change my life. You're telling me I'm the average of the 5 people I hang around, but there's no successful people in my life right now. Well, I'm about to introduce you to a miracle. This thing, this invention called books. Yeah? See these books? This one, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This one, The Power of Now, makes you understand yourself like never before. This one, The Key Person of Influence by Daniel Priestley, legend. This one, The Unfair Advantage by Hassan Kubba and Ash Ali. All of these are great examples of books of people who've done something with their life. These people have taken everything in their brain and have put it on a bit of paper that you can buy for £8.99 or even borrow from your local library. You can go and actually get the brain of one of these people, and you know what you can do? When you read a book like this, what happens is you take one of these really, really successful people and you actually make them one of your 5 people that you're hanging around. So now all of a sudden you're replacing one of those 5 people in your life with one of those super successful people. How cool is that, yeah? You're literally able to replace one of these failures of friends that you might have, and you're actually able to bring one of these super successful people and bring them into your life. That is what happens when you pick up books and you start reading books of the people around you. Now, the cool thing about this is now having this person in your life is actually going to start to change you, and they're going to start changing you in the best possible ways. You see, when you start surrounding yourself with good ideas, good thoughts, good habits, that's what all these books are really doing. Now, when you start to read these books by these people, what's going to happen is you're literally surrounding the people. You're surrounding one of these 5 people with somebody who is successful. Now, the same applies when it comes to your Instagram and your TikTok feed. If you're literally following crappy people, failures, and that's all you're scrolling through is just literally brain rot all day, then guess what? That's what you're going to become. And if that's fine with you, then sure. But if you clicked on this video, then I know you want something different. Literally unfollow and block those people from your timeline and follow people that are genuine inspirations, people that upload quality content, people that when you see them will inspire you on your journey. Put people in your life that are actually going to be like beacons of hope. You think, yeah, I want to be like that person. Because something really interesting is about to happen later on in the video, where you're going to start to realize how those people might start off as just inspirations from a distance, but we can actually change that. I'll get to that in a bit, okay? Now, what starts to happen is when you start to unfriend all of these random people and you start to say, you know what, I don't want to be friends with you anymore, I don't want to be friends with you anymore, you might get to a place where you might have 3 friends, you might even have 2 friends, you might have no friends for one period of your life, and all you're doing all day is you're sat there reading books, and in your immediate environment no one's on that same wavelength. Everyone thinks you're a weirdo, everyone thinks you're just a person who's just like cutting themselves out from the world, and they're like, yeah, I'm not going to hang out with this person anymore. And you're going to go through a period where it gets quite lonely. And the reason I say that is because that is how it gets. Like, you will get to a place where if all your nearest friends are thinking, who's this weirdo, like, why does he want to read books all day? We're all going out, we're having fun, we're having a good time. He just wants to sit there and read books. We're not going to be friends with him anymore. We're not going to be friends with her anymore. Now, but what will happen in that process is you will go through a lonely period. Why? Because there are successful people in your life who are on the same wavelength as you, right? So what I mean by that is, in your environment, there are people who are successful, okay? You just haven't met them yet. Okay, so what's happening now is there are people who you have not met yet who are successful, but they're all doing their own thing. When you become that person who actually is doing the same things that these successful people want to hang around, all of a sudden is what you'll realize all of a sudden is you start to build new friendships with different people. You'll start to actually replace your friendship group, not just by with these hyper successful people who are doing a madness and writing books and stuff, but there'll be people who are your age but are actually doing amazing things, and they will start to become your new friendship group. They all start to become your new friendship circle. I say this because I know it and I've lived it. Like, my life has gone through this transformation where the people who were doing amazing things but weren't my friends became my friends, but they only became my friends after I took it upon myself to be the kind of person that they would want to hang around as well. Okay, so when you change what's happening on the inside, you start to surround yourself with people who are also doing bits. Now, something happens when you start to surround yourself with people who are also doing amazing things in their life, and it is encapsulated within a story. There's this concept that I want to share with you called Belgian horses. Okay, a Belgian horse, a typical Belgian horse, is one of the most powerful and strong horses ever known to man. A single Belgian horse can pull up to 5,000 kilos on its own. Think about that. 5 tons, one horse, it can pull on its own. Now, if you get 2 Belgian horses side by side, those 2 Belgian horses, when they pull together, obviously, if you're doing the maths right now, in the comments, what is that? 5 plus 5 equals, you think it's 10, right? But the reality is, when you get 2 Belgian horses side by side and they're pulling together, they don't just pull 10. They're pulling 15. They're actually pulling more than what they would have been able to do alone. Why? Because when you're surrounded with, like, imagine when you go to the gym and you're pushing and the person next to you is pushing and you're both pushing, you're going to end up pushing more because you're surrounded by people who are about it. They're not ponies, they're Belgian horses, okay? And they're really going for it. If you surround yourself with ponies, you're going to become a pony. But if you surround yourself with Belgian horses, then you're going to push harder. If you put 3 Belgian horses side by side, then they're not pushing 15. Of course not. That's what 2 is doing. Now they're pushing up to 20, 25,000 kilos. Can you see how you actually begin to multiply the impact when you have more Belgian horses surrounding each other, okay? So what's going to happen in your life is, if you begin to transform who you are and you transform who you're around, all of a sudden you're being a lot more effective than you once were. You were once just a pony surrounded by ponies. You removed all the ponies. You brought in people who've written the good stuff. You enter good stuff into your mind. You get the good habits in. You become a Belgian horse. You find more Belgian horses. And now you're finally somebody who's going to add value in the world. And when you're adding value in the world, now into the next phase of this entire journey. Because now you're not only going to be building horizontal relationships with people who are your age, who are also doing amazing things, you're now going to start to enter into the world where you can start to build relationships with these people. Why? Because if you play the game right, and if you become somebody who can add so much value and you build, I'll give you my own personal example. I built a social media following of over 1.2 million people across platforms, to the point where I became a name within my industry. I built a brand within my industry. I became a trusted voice within my industry. What ended up happening was, you actually level up and you go from being here and you actually move into becoming one of these. And now the horizontal relationships that you build are relationships right at the top. What I mean by this here is this bit, right? Look at this picture. Who's this person sat next to me? That's Richard Branson. I was invited to go and sit on a flight for 10 hours from London to New York with Richard Branson. Why? Because at that point, I was literally invited on an aeroplane with Richard Branson, his whole executive team, the CEO of Heathrow Airport, senior management from Boeing, the Secretary of State from the government, and all these other big shots in the aviation industry. Not because I was here, but because if you work harder on yourself and you truly work hard on yourself and you become somebody of value, you actually start to level up and you start to enter a whole new league of who you are, right? And obviously you're going to maintain these relationships as well. Why? Because each and every one of these people is also on the same trajectory. They're all moving up as well. If you surround yourself with people who are A players, if you surround yourself with people who are actually locked in and actually want to do something with their life, then you can all start to move up together. I'll give you an example. When I was at university, I remember the first time I went in to my university halls, I remember sitting down somewhere and there was somebody who sat, I think, 2 seats behind me. And for 4 years at university, 4 years of university, this person sat behind me for the whole 4 years. And during that 4 years, I did not speak to this person once. Not once did I even open my mouth and speak to this person. Not once. When I graduated, don't forget, we're both doing an aerospace engineering degree. Clearly, we both care about our future. We both want to go do things. We both want to move up in the world. But I didn't realize that when I was younger. I just thought, nah, you know what? I'm going to concentrate on my own lane. And I didn't build any horizontal relationships. I didn't build relationships with people who are at the same level as me. I was too busy trying to talk to the lecturer. I was too busy just trying to build relationships up here, even though back then I was still down here. Just because I was so focused on building just the vertical relationships and I didn't think about the horizontal relationships, what I forgot is that over time, people who are locked in actually will move up in the world themselves. And when they move up in the world, you had the prime opportunity to be friends with them when you were both just starting out, and you missed out on that opportunity. Because that person that was sat 2 seats behind me that whole time, when we graduated, one day I was scrolling through LinkedIn. Do you know where he's working now? Boeing. He's now a senior manager at Boeing. And for the 4 years that I was sat next to him at lectures, guess how many times I said hello? 0. Not once. Why did I do that? Because I didn't think about the network that I'm building today. Not just who they are today, but who they are going to become. See, if I had done that exercise while I was at uni and thought, okay, who in this lecture hall right now do I think is going to be super successful, and they're actually on a trajectory to do an amazing career. They're on a trajectory to change their whole life. Who do I want to hang around that's going on to do something amazing in their life? How do I position myself so that I'm hanging around those people? Had I thought like that back then I would have made friends with people who were on their way up. See, that's far more powerful. This is the difference between the main concept of this video. There's a few concepts, but one of the key concepts that I want you to take from this video is this idea of vertical and horizontal relationships. Vertical relationships are the ones that you build with the people who are super senior in your industry, but horizontal relationships are the people who are right now exactly where you are. These are people who are on exactly the same journey that you're about to go on, but are also just as serious about their future. If you build those horizontal relationships, the beautiful thing is as you move up in the world, they will also move up in the world. And imagine one day when they're the CEO of a massive company or they're an entrepreneur doing bits, you can say, yo man, I've known this person since I was like 20. I've known this person since I was 22. Now we're both 45 on a beach somewhere in the world with our kids having fun. Maybe we're neighbors, we're living life. But that relationship didn't only start when we were both successful. That relationship started when we were both at the bottom and we were both on a journey, on a trajectory towards something better. That's the mindset that I want you to get on. Look around you in your life. Become somebody who's valuable, somebody who successful people would want to hang around. And then you go from there. Building a network is useless if you are not a genuinely value-adding person. There's no point sending a really polished email and having really good small talk with somebody, or really being nice with your words if your words are empty and you're somebody who doesn't add value. The core of this video is you need to become somebody who adds value. You need to become somebody who is genuinely someone who brightens wherever they go into. From a personality perspective, they're an amazing personality because they've worked on themselves. When they say they're going to do something, they do it. And every time they're going about their day-to-day lives, if they can add value to something, they go out of their way to add value to other people's lives. If you're that kind of person, then people want to hang around you, and that's when they want to be a part of your network. And if someone wants to be a part of your network, then you're in the right place. Okay, so be that kind of person where people want to be in your network. And what will happen is throughout your life, you'll go from being here to actually becoming the person that's here. And that is the kind of trajectory that you really want in your life. Look, this video, I kind of feel like I was lecturing a little bit. Honestly, I promise to you, I wish somebody just sat me down and told me this stuff when I was your age. I wish somebody literally just sat me down and said, look, Mo, you need to listen to this, because if you listen to this, it's going to change your life. So sit down and listen. I wish someone done that for me. So, because no one did it to me, I'm going to do it to you. So sit down.